There's no literature, but I assume that they're Indians. See if there's any writing. There's no writing over there either. It's right here in Mattapan Square, where Mattapan's on one side and Milton's on the other side. So I can back up a little bit. There's no literature that says what those statues represent, but pretty sure I'll figure it out later on. Look at some more on that side over there too. I'll see if I can cross over when the light's in my favor. With all these cars, you gotta be careful because sometimes they won't stop for you. You gotta kind of walk through when the light's in your favor.
You can show all your square. This is going to be a summit for mutual A and B.
See all the traffic on both sides. Kind of like in the middle of rush hour. Now 6:30, close to 7 o'clock. Pretty busy intersection. Always try to walk when the light's in your favor. Like I said, there's no literature at all. It just has some statues that are in the middle of the square. But what I'm gonna document what I see, then later on figure out what it is. Usually they have an artist name or something. I don't even see an artist name. This thing kind of shifted a little bit too. At one point somebody must have hit this and moved it. Hey guys, just want to show you some, you should call them statues. I don't know, maybe you can't call them statues, maybe call them monuments. Right over here in Mattapan Square. We do have something else over here with some literature on it. Let's see what that says. Take a walk over there in a second. Or maybe there is no literature on it. What's up, man? How you doing? That's amazing. Not to be places I can't go without someone recognizing me or knowing who they are. I guess there was something on here, but they took it off. There used to be a flag up there at one point, and they took the flag off too. And this is that brook that I was talking about. This brook that runs all through the city. You just gotta know how to follow that brook. But it's a nice brook that kind of runs all the way out of Milton, runs through Mattapan. Somehow I think it goes through Hyde Park, if I'm not mistaken. But it's the only way to really follow this brook, you might have to get a canoe and roll down the river with it. But one day, I don't know when, I will attempt to follow that brook and see where it leads. Not today though. Alright guys, we could walk over the bridge so you can see the brook from a different, I don't know, can we call this a brook? Or should we call it a river? That's a good question. Maybe we should call this a river. It's a lot of water. It's a moving body of water at that. So it's not like a pond. It's definitely moving water. So we have to call it a river. Then again, we'll figure it out. I guess it's more accurately to call this a river, because there's a lot of moving water down there. It's fast moving water too. If I walk around this fence line, you get to see like how far it travels. You guys probably never noticed this before, but I'm gonna show you guys today. And just so you know, the storm drains that go along this, we're gonna call it a river, they dump into this river. That's why it's very important not to put stuff down the storm drains that's gonna pollute the waters. Let me walk over here so you can see what I see over here, because you get different angles of it. If you like to hear water falling, you can walk on the other side where you're not really supposed to be at, or stay on this side and listen closely to the water falling. Let me get close enough so you can hear the water falling. Now, let me get right here. This is where you get the best vantage of hearing it. And I'm not sure if all that is storm drain water, but a good percentage of it is. Take a walk on the other side of this brook, because it kind of goes a good distance. I never seen no one ride a canoe down here. I don't know if you're allowed to or not. If they will allow you to, I should say. I will inquire one day and ask that question, because if I could ride a canoe down there, maybe I could do that too. Ride a canoe down this waterway. It's a lot of water, just so you know. So I want to say this dumps into the Charles River. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say that this dumps into the Charles River, or the Charles River dumps into this, one or the other. So we'll walk along this little tree line over here. For years they had problems with people, like somebody cut a hole in the fence, which is not good. But somebody cut a hole in the fence to gain access to it for some reason. Now this part of the woods, you will find some deer if you're lucky. You find a couple of deers, plenty of rabbits, raccoons, stuff like that. Occasional fox, maybe a coyote or two. You can see all the wooded area that's kind of like it kind of just been sitting there for a while. Trees that fell that never got picked up. Trees are pretty tall. Almost like you're in the woods, but you're still in the city. Or you're within the city limits, I should say. It's starting to rain too. That's not good. Alright, so that river goes all the way down. I'm not going to go down that whole length of that river. Keeps going. It goes a quite a good distance. Today's not the day to be tracking the river down. Just want to show you guys a little bit what I see out here in Mattapan.
3514 operation.
Take a quick walk through here. Actually, let me go this way.
Approximately 650 Bravo male transported PMD Alpha Pony. Pretty good back end break. Non-related.
We walk down a little bit further so you guys can see the, like somebody has said, a Christmas tree over here. Not too sure what that's all about. At least, I tell you today, at least I think I'm gonna get my 1,000 steps in for sure today. The rain's starting to come down pretty good. I guess this would be a good area, like an observation deck. I guess that's what you can call it. Huh, interesting. Alright guys, I'm headed out of here. Just want to show you a little bit what goes on in the city. This is all state property over here, by the way. This is all patrolled by the state police. This whole area going all the way up the whole brook area. Not too sure what this building is. Haven't seen it really used, so I don't know. This is a good area to have like a little gathering. It's a park. I don't know the name of the park, but it's a park.
Early 615 to off. 615, go ahead. Yeah, you can show all units cleared from that last call.
There's no name on this park, at least not that I can see anyway. But when I find out the name, I'll be sure to do a secondary video, let you guys know.
615.
Let's see what's on this board right here. This might give it away.
Party off the bus. Bus was back in service.
Neponset River Greenway. Travel at a reasonable speed. Yeah. That stuff you're probably not going to be able to read because it's kind of blurry. Very blurry behind the plexiglass. Explore the Neponset River Restoration. Maybe that's what it is. The Neponset River Restoration. So there's a river. I was right about that. I see another sign saying Brush Hill Road, DCR. So Brush Hill Road right here. So this road right that we're on is Brush Hill Road. And this is all a wooded area. You know, people use this as a cut through, like that gentleman's doing. But I'm not gonna walk all the way down there. That's a different video. Just want to show you what we see. I think we'll stop it right here. Just across. I think right now we're in Milton. Right now we're just over the Milton line. I'm gonna do some more walking, but I'm not gonna document all that on video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And there's Porter.